young man needs some time to realize what he did. You know, you took a life. You just can't one day turn around and say, I'm sorry and I didn't mean to do this, because it doesn't change anything. We still are without Dia. She's not coming back. His parents have an opportunity to go visit him in jail, to sit and talk with him, to touch him and tell them that they love him. That opportunity has been taken from us for the rest of our lives. You know, and that's a really hurting thing. But I will take what he said, but I at this point it doesn't matter to me, because all that matters to me is that he got a lot of time to think about what he did, and that's what matters to me.
Is forgiveness possible?
Oh, there's definitely forgiveness. I couldn't call myself a Christian if there wasn't any forgiveness. But you know, you live by the sword, as one of these people said, and you die by it. So, you know, he chose to live that life. He had every opportunity that night to say, you know what, I don't want to do this. I could hurt somebody. I want to show my mom the person that I can be. I want to turn my life around. I don't want to live my life like this again. But he chose to pull the trigger. And then that's his life. He's a criminal now, and that's the life that he chose. You know, he had every opportunity. He was young enough to know what to do when you carry a gun, what could happen if you carry a gun, but he still carried that gun. He didn't care. And his mom, and it seemed like he had a trouble past. A lot of the things he was doing, she didn't even know. So, and I mean, like I said, I don't know right now if I care that he is remorseful. What I care about is that, you know, justice has been served. That was my whole thing all this time. Because Sidea, like the judge said, we don't know what she could have done in the military, where she could have been, who she could have saved. He took all that away. He took it all away. But as a family, we're going to just continue to just remember her for the person that she was and the joy that she brought to our lives. And that was a tremendous joy.
What was it like to watch him on that video and his mother kneeling beside him, hugging him and holding him for so long?
Well, I thought about that, and the only thing that told me was that same night they were able to hug their child for I don't know how many hours they were there. They were able to talk to him and tell them that they loved him. But my granddaughter was in the morgue in a bag, and we couldn't see her. The first time we saw her was at the funeral home. Yeah, that really upset me, because I understand that was her child and she wanted to save him, but you couldn't save him. He had already done what he was going to do. He just wanted to save himself, and him kept saying that it was an accident. That bothered me too, because a gun doesn't fire itself. It does not fire itself. He never should have had it. He was only 17 years old. What is a 17-year-old doing with a gun? And all that, and then they said he was supposed to have been taken to jail, in jail for something. I think about the fact that if he had just went and served his time, then maybe my granddaughter still would be here. But his mom needs to understand that he was headed this way, and I don't know if she realizes this. I don't even know if he got out, he would even be here that long, because he was living a life that was just not good, and he wasn't trying to do well. He wasn't trying to do right, and like I said, I just care about everybody standing here in my family. Those ones who truly love Dia. She meant the world to us. And we're just grateful that the sentence was what the judge gave. And that judge really heard our cry. He really did, and I'm grateful for that. I'm truly grateful.